Welcome to Vintage Bricks. I'm James, your host, and we review vintage sets here, obviously, and newer sets that tie into the vintage themes. This is Ominous Island, a designer set by Jared that just came out. I have it put together and we'll do a fun, I think, interesting review. So come on in and let's take a look. As we spin this 5-island set around, you'll see connected islands by these bridges. Kind of a nice throwback to the early 1990 sets that had bridges. A lot of recycled ship parts here. Of course, the skull, reminiscent of, again, the vintage sets, Skull Island. And then details, which you'll see in the modern sets, details which you didn't see in the vintage sets of the inner rooms there. Well, we're going to do a slideshow that shows some of the, kind of illustrate the beauty of this set. Wasn't that fun? We're going to go and look at details now and of the build. Jared put so much effort into make this remarkable. Now, one thing here that adds so much to the pirate theme is a treasure room. Look at that treasure. Got diamonds and rubies and, of course, gold everywhere. The pirates have been busy in the Caribbean collecting this over the years. And there's Captain Mutton Chops. He's like king of the hill here. And he had a beautiful, I guess it's his captain lair. He's refined. He has all sorts of chandeliers. And there's the map, the treasure map. He guards that closely. The bottom right, we have the kitchen. Pirates always ate well. Even the little mouse ate well. It could be a rat, I guess. There's a plank that a way to get, so you don't have to swim across here. You want to get maybe a gold plate. Maybe they ate on gold plates. They'd come from the kitchen and grab a gold booty plate here. Now I'm going to spin the set around here as we're going to go and look at the door that gets into the kitchen. And this door illustrates a point here, because when I try to open the door here, you'll see something that's a feature. Oh, there it is. It's not really a feature, but the set's fragile. Since it's a designer set, it's not as refined, which I like. It feels really authentic and not overproduced. It's something that you might work on for hours yourself here. Now, there's one of the things I love about the set is this path that goes from the water all the way up to the crow's nest, up and over across the island. There's a nice anchor there, the bridge, and see the little boat down in front there. There's 5 minifigures in the set, and what is that white thing in the back there? Oh, that looks like a skeleton of a dragon. Oh, yeah. Okay. It maybe still alive a little bit, like something that's in Game of Thrones. So they collect, curiosities on their voyages. And then this is one of the larger islands here, and there's some more booty there. It's kind of like where I put my Legos. They don't even know where to put their booty. There's so much. Now this illustrates here on the bottom there how this set is so like 3,000 little pieces. I've never seen a set with so many little pieces, but that kind of part of the charm. Now our path, which we're following, circles up by the crow's nest and across another bridge. And then you can head right up to where the lookout area is, where Mutton Chops looking for where the ships are coming in for the day. Probably looking to see if there's any soldier ships coming in. There aren't. But if there are, we have a cannon to thwart them here. So down to the cannon. Now this guy should not be, don't drink and fire the cannon. That would be not safe. But they are pirates, so they have lots of whiskey everywhere, I think. Maybe some rum. And we'll continue just an overhead view of this set. This is going to fit in great with my other vintage sets. Now, only 30,000 were released of this designer set versus the hundreds of thousands of a normal set. But you can still buy it on eBay for like $260 with plus shipping add on there. And another look at the pirate trail, which I just love this trail that goes up and around here. And it has 5 minifigures and a monkey. No, that's not really about the minifigures. Maybe the captain, but it's still very nice. Can't wait to add it to my diorama, my next diorama. As I mentioned, it'll add some dimension to those vintage sets. They'll fit right in, like I said. One final look at the trail here. Now the skull here, it's like a mini skull island fort. A little Technique build here that you can bring up the portcullis. And so you can take your dinghy and kind of come in. I think the captain's invited the monkey and the sailor in for a lunch here. And they're going to just head right in and see what they can pick up from the kitchen here. Nice feature here. It is a pirate base and had the cage where the skeleton got to enjoy being a part of the team here. Occasionally Scully came out at night, I guess. I love all the greenery and the vegetation growing on the cliff faces here. Even birds nesting in nooks and crannies. There's a little bird there. The set is full of these 3,000 little pieces that took me hours and hours to put together. It was an enjoyable build, but you have to realize, since it's a designer set, there'll be times when you're missing pieces that should be in the different bags, or bags that had pieces in the next bag. I'll kind of show you. These are extra pieces. So many extra pieces, and I think I built it right. But it's fun to have extra pieces. But realize that's what you get with a designer set. It's kind of it's raw, which I love. It's just energetic in such a good way here. I recommend this set if you're at all interested in a dynamic build. And this will make a great addition to your pirate collection. Hey, thanks for visiting Vintage Bricks. If you get a chance, right now would be a good time to subscribe. And we'll see you again next week.